Hello everybody. I know, don't be too frightened. I'm going to show you my morning routine. I want to welcome you to Vlogmas Day 3. Can you believe it? December 3rd. Anyway, I did part of my nighttime routine and I'm getting ready to go for my walk, and I thought I'd show you what I use for my morning routine. I'm not really putting on any makeup today. I use my, see right here, my moisturizer. CeraVe, that's a moisturizer, SPF 30, very important. And if I want a little color, I use this Garnier B&B, which is just a skin anti-aging light medium, and it's a moisturizer, but it's tinted. So that's all I'm going to use today. And as you can see, before I started this, I used this. Always good. I did this for a little bit to get, what it does, it moves the toxins in your face, moves the blood around. Circulation is very, very good and very important. So let's begin. I usually use a sponge, and I put the moisturizer on, and I'm looking into the mirror right now. Let me move this over a little so I can see that. And as you can see, just putting it on, putting a little bit more on, doing that. Very important, especially, you know, even though it might not be sunny out, the ultraviolet rays are there and they will damage your skin. In fact, yesterday I had my flu vaccination, and I know it was sort of late, but I always sort of try to do that so that it lasts a little longer into the season. And, you know, having a mask and all that jazz and a hat. And I was complimented, and I was sort of taken aback because once the lady had seen it, my age, she was just amazed. She said, "Oh my goodness, you have beautiful skin." And I guess I am blessed because my DNA, plus I drink lots of water, and I try to do clean eating and not eat processed foods. So that's what I can, you know, back in the day when I was growing up, they didn't have SPF. So you just, you know, put the makeup on or did whatever. And the sun is so damaging. Where I grew up, it really wasn't a lot of sun. They called it dreary, and that's the name of the city, Dreary Erie. That's what they named it. And because the sun didn't, and in one way it was a blessing in disguise because my, you know, it didn't damage my skin that much. All right, so now that I have that moisturizer, I'm going to be putting in the Garnier, the B&B on, just to give myself a little bit of color. Tinted moisturizer, not a lot. Just rubbing it in with the sponge. As you can see, just going, doing it. I will be going for my walk, and so I want to make sure that my face has this on it. And it really doesn't take very long to do this, probably less than 5 minutes. The only other thing that I do besides that is I do my eyebrows, and I use the e.l.f. right here, and I darken them. I usually use 2 shades. I use a brown and then a lighter brown because, as you know, your hair is not just all one shade, it's multiple shades, and so when I use this, I think it brings a more natural look. Anyway, that's finished. The other thing that I do is cover these under eyes. I've been to an eye specialist. He's an eye reconstructive plastic surgeon, and he said that there's nothing they can really do. It's the type of skin I have, and it shows, and there's not much I can do for it. And so I thought, well, hey, I went there because I had a little cyst on my eyelid, and they had to take a biopsy, and they had to see to make sure that it wasn't cancerous, and I was blessed because it wasn't. And I use this little sponge, and I sort of get that in, as you can see, and it makes a big improvement. And then the other thing I do for my lips, I have this. It's a vitamin E moisturizing stick. Put that on my lips. Make sure everything is nice, and sometimes use my hands just to make sure everything is nice and blended. And then I put on a little bit of I know a lot of people use a lipstick pencil and all that jazz. I don't do that. I used to. It's just as easy doing it this way. And I look a little more presentable now. And what I usually do is I take a tissue, go like that, and then I get the lipstick again so that it doesn't come off, double coat. And you can see the second coat's a little bit darker. And there. So I'll take this off. Okay, and I have my hair up because I'm going for my walk, and then I have to wash and condition and do a treatment for my hair. Make it nice for the following weekend. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. And Vlogmas Day 3, exciting. All right. Hi, everybody. Happy Vlogmas Day, December 2nd. Yes, I'm going to show you my season's greetings. And the other thing right here, my little window treatment with my snowman. And let it snow. Yes, it's so beautiful. And there are the little trees, the crystal tree and the snowman. My other beautiful needlepoint Santa spirit. Christmas. And look at all those beautiful faces of Santa. Yes, gorgeous. And it's very late at night. And I wanted to make sure that I said something about it as far as Vlogmas. And the other thing that's up here is Let It Snow, and that's about all the decorations I put on so far. So I hope you're enjoying Vlogmas Day 2. I had a very... Hi everybody, it's still Vlogmas Day 2, but it's very late. And I thought what I would do, this is real life. I'm showing you, I'm wearing my Special Stars PJs, and showing you my nighttime routine. Anyway, I have to take off my earrings, and then I have to, one of the things I have to do is the other thing I have to do is do my self-care with my skin, and then I have to put in my retainers. Yes, I wear retainers. I wore braces as a teenager, and then as an adult in my senior years, I had to do Invisalign, and now I do a retainer to keep these teeth nice and straight, and so I have a good bite. Anyway, this is real, and you can see what I look like. I'm in my bathroom, and I'll continue with nighttime routine. I think self-care is important, and that's one of the things that I do all the time. I thought I'd show you the products that I use, and let me do that right now. Show you the products. These are the two products that I use for my facial care, self-care. I use this CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser, and before I use that, I use the makeup remover, either Neutrogena or Kirkland. And I also use the these little pads to do that. So that's one of the things that I'm always using. And it's important, like I said, that people know. I was talking about what else do I do? Well, I've got to brush my teeth. This is my Oral-B that I use that my daughter gave me, and it really does a good job on your teeth. And I use a mouthwash, and then I have to put in my retainers. So I'm going to say goodnight to all of you who are following my WW lifestyle, and I hope you have a peaceful, restful sleep. Mwah. These are the different creams that I use to moisturize my face. I use Olay Regenerist, Olay with collagen and peptides, and retinol 24. And then for my eyes, I use that one, and it's very good. And the other thing that I use that is excellent is very inexpensive. It's Walmart's Chest and Neck Hand and Body Cream, and it helps smooth the skin, and it's very good. Anyway, I'm going to moisturize and say goodnight. I'm going to say goodnight and hope you all have a beautiful sleep.